Okay, now for lab 5, this is where I was basically like working with like the file and the group permissions, and I basically made a whole group called VDS staff. And you can see right here I added like, users like Mark Campbell, and you could also see I was using chgrp to like control who can like access like what folder. So you can see here Mark's home directory was like set to, I think, 750. Yeah, 750, which meant that like him and like the members that, their directory that was set to 750 can like read, or like they could execute files inside. And like other people that didn't have this specific number, they had like their access was basically denied, so they couldn't access the files. Okay, and I basically tested this by like trying different, and if we scroll down here, you can see I'm basically making actual users on my actual VDS server. And I was basically just testing this by like, seeing like like if I was basically trying to see if each user can like access a directory. So for example, let's say this one, let's scroll down to user B. Because user B has a specific, if you can see right here, because user B's directory is on 750, they couldn't access user A's directory. And it's similar for A cannot access user B's directory. So this basically like enforces the principle of like, you can see right here like only the members of like VDS staff can like access each other's folders. So which one is it? User C, because user C is actually part of the VDS staff, they could access user A's directory. But it's not the same with user A, because user A isn't a member of the VDS staff. So user A cannot really read user C's directory, but user C can read A and B's. User C can read user A's directory and user B's directory as well. Now you can see in lab 6, okay, lab 6, now this is where I actually made the web server like from scratch. So you can see me, I'm basically setting up the firewall, configuring it. I basically opened the ports 80. I'm basically opening the port 80 for the hypertext transfer. You can see right here I'm opening the ports for 80 for the hypertext transfer protocol. And yeah, just, and I'll also verify the rules for like both the inbound and outbound. Okay, so the rules that you see here, exactly is on outbound as well. Okay, and it's the same thing for this one. This is hypertext transfer protocol secure. So this one as well is similar to the outbound as well. You can see right here. Okay, and after this, just had to take a screenshot of this just to verify that I've actually, got 3 rules on each inbound and outbound, just to see if I got both 3 rules for each inbound and outbound. Now right here I typed in sudo su echo $uid and then exit, just to make sure that my webmaster user can actually has the right privileges for it. And yeah, now here I basically created a no IP account, so I could like access the server with like a host name instead of me just typing the actual IP address, which I probably would forget. So you can see here I typed in the host name, R3D server, zapto.org, DNS host, and then basically just you can see right here, you can see right here, I downloaded the no IP daemon. You can see right here, I basically created a no IP directory, and yeah, I basically compiled it from the source and and I also configured it to run like from startup using like a system service file. You can see right here, I basically downloaded the no IP update client, and I basically just compiled it, and I configured it to like run like straight away from startup right here, just so then that I don't need to like manually like just so then I don't need to manually. You could also see right here, you could also see right here, I basically like I basically configured it to like run straight as soon as it started up. As soon as the actual server starts up, then no IP would like start up straight away. Just so then I wouldn't need to manually have to go into no IP and then start it up myself. Okay, and yeah.